And this is really where we come in as facilitators, right? Because the first part of it is really to create an appetite and a desire to want to learn, and to show them that, hey, look, here's a learning opportunity. And that's really, as facilitators and as learning professionals, that's actually really our job, which is to create learning opportunity and to show the learning opportunity that, look, this here is a learning opportunity that you can learn from, you know? And in essence, the AFR model actually helps you to do that. So it starts with activation, where we activate the learner through curiosity. And then it moves into forecasting, where we get them to start making a plan towards how they're going to play the game. Then we give them a safe game environment where they're able to experiment and play freely, which then leads them into the realization stage, which is getting them in touch with their decisions, their choices, and the consequence of those choices. And finally, we use the experience, the whole thing that's happened so far, as a reflection and a learning opportunity through the reflection stage. So together, it's known as the AFR model. And that's what we're going to be looking at in the next couple of minutes. You're actually going to get to experience this from start to end, as I've described it here. So cool. Shall we dive in? So you guys are going to co-create with me here. So I've got my Evivve dashboard open, and I'm going to select one of these 6 templates. So which template should we pick up? What do you say? I heard you guys say team building a couple of times, so maybe that or something else. Oh, you guys are typing. Okay. I was waiting for somebody to talk. Team building. Got it. All right. So team building it is. And we're going to write in some program context here. So can somebody unmute their mic and help me out? What are we going to write here? So what our Evivve system does is, it'll pick up what the program wants it to do. And it uses the mechanics and the design components based on that to make sure that it fits the program and the learner context. Very important. All right, anybody want to chip in? What might be a program context here for us?
So I think something like a team coming together, which learns to collaborate, needs to have open communication and build trust for productive outcome. I think very rough idea in my mind. Generally, this is what my clients ask me most of the times when they ask for different stuff.
Okay, how does that sound? I tried to follow along.
Let's go.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What would you add? All right. And we'll select virtual because we're facilitating this virtually, but you'd be able to select between virtual or physical because Evivve works in both of those contexts. So we'll select virtual, and we're going to create a program. And what this does now is that Evivve as a system has started to put together the program based on all of your requirements. And it brings us into your program is ready. So what do you guys want to do? Do you want to view the program, or do you want to dive right into the dry run of the experience?
I think quick view will be a great idea, and then we plunge into the environment.
All right, let's do it. So let's take a look at what the program is made of. It's made of the AFR model. So activation, forecasting, experimentation, reflection, and learning, which is where your debriefing content goes. Now, at each of these stages, you're able to customize to a far extent. So activation, you're able to customize how long you want to give to the players while activation, how long do you want to give them for Q&A, and then you can customize your entire launch messaging. So let's say that I want to say, I want to welcome a specific group of people, and I can hit save, and that saves it there. And then similarly in forecasting, I can adjust the amount of time that I give and all of that. Under experimentation, I can adjust the game settings. So the system comes preloaded with settings that are best for your requirement. That's why you give us the program and learner context and the settings and all of that. And the template helps build that. But you're welcome to mess around with this as well if you ever wanna. And then you've got the reflection section where you can add in any kind of questions that you want to ask as a part of your reflection. It comes preloaded with a bunch of questions, so you're welcome to delete any that you don't want, or you can change them all together. And then you've got the learning component, which is the learning points. So it comes with a header and a number of bullet points underneath. So this is great for summaries. So when you're summarizing, closing your program, and the whole idea is that you're not running from one platform to the next. With Evivve, you should be able to run a pretty decent end-to-end learning experience. So yeah, let's dive in, and let me just go ahead and schedule this program for right now. And scheduling is really, really easy as well. It takes a credit, and you can pay for it, or you can use some free credits as well. We have something called free credits, which you can book within the free range. It comes with certain limitations, but it's great for small teams per se. Great. And we're ready to run the program. So let's dive in, shall we? What do you guys say? Yeah? All right.
Yes.
Let's go then. All right, so just to give you guys a heads up, so in a couple of seconds, we're gonna go into the program, and then music is going to play, and I'm gonna be on mute. So as you start to learn how to play the game, don't worry, there's gonna be a Q&A section. So I suggest you write your questions or type them in the chat box, and we're gonna be here to assist you one way or the other, whatever you need. Yeah, so you have the support that you need. So let us get started.
Hi, my name is Dr. Memon. I'm the director of CRAW, a body you're all a member of. CRAW, as we know it, stands for the Center for Research on Organic Biominerals, the only association that has been able to find a solution to the predicament we now find ourselves in. Because time is of the essence, let me not waste any time with pleasantries and cut to the chase. As you already know, climatologists have predicted 365 safe days before Earth becomes a methane planet. Such is evolution, the normal course of life. There comes a time in every planet's life when it reinstates itself and becomes new again. For Earth, that time will be in about a year from now. Earth will begin the process by first turning all oxygen molecules into carbon, resulting in a methane atmosphere. This will mark the beginning of the cleansing stage. But today, I'm not here to state the obvious question. I come before you with an answer. Let me begin by saying that the rumors are true. We at Crop have devised a solution, and we call it the ERN, Evolve Resource Management System. What we have found through our years of research is that the answer to our problem lies in a rare and volatile biomineral, molybdenum. With enough molybdenum, we can conduct a genome alteration experiment that will change the DNA of a human being, allowing us to be able to breathe in methane air. But because of molybdenum's rarity, its market value and extraction costs are incredibly high. And now, with tribes scavenging for resources, things will become worse. And in the light of all of this, we've designed the ERM system, which will allow you to manage your resources in the most effective and efficient way, enabling you to earn enough money, which will allow you to buy or mine molybdenum. Now, before we push you out of the cuckoo's nest, we'd like to walk you through how to use your ERM device that connects to the larger ERM system. And to do that, our representatives are standing by to help you walk you through this process. Now, I hope you made good use of this opportunity, and I wish you the best in your evolutionary journey. Dr. Memon signing off. Thank you.
This next section is a multimodal section, which means that you are able to engage with this section by either downloading the app, by scanning the QR code, or by simply watching the video, or by doing a mix of both of them. So please use your mobile devices to scan this QR code, and this should automatically take you right into the Evivve gameplay or the game system, which gives you the option to begin by buying lands. So we'll just make sure that everybody is on the same page with us. Please raise your hand like this if you have finished installing the app and are already on the buying the land page.
Hi, can you provide us the link for going there? I just
Are
joined, sorry, I joined
are
later.
you able to scan the QR code, Avinash?
Yeah, I am trying to. It's taking me to the Evivve app to log in.
Correct.
Evivve
So
website.
you've got to go to you've got to install the app,
Okay.
and once you install the app, then you'll be able to play the game.
So Mohsin, it's asking for enter app code. So what's the code?
Okay, so you want to go on single player.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So just back out of that section and go to single player. Great. So now I'm going to move the sequence ahead, and I'm going to play a series of videos that is going to give you an idea of how the game works. So you're welcome to either watch the video and try it on your mobile device at the same time in single player mode, or you can just watch the video and learn by watching. It's your choice altogether.
Welcome to the ERM app tutorial. Here, you'll learn two key things. Number one, your ultimate objective in Evivve. And number two, achieving your objective. Your ultimate goal here is to find enough millenniums to evolve. And the way to do that is through the process of commerce. Each person gets some money to begin with. You have to use this money wisely in order to make more money so that you can mine millenniums. Now that you know your goal, you'll need to learn how to achieve it using the Evivve app. You need to do three things in order to evolve. Harvest your land, trade your resources, and mine millennium. In Evivve, there are different types of lands, and each of these lands will give you specific resources. They're pretty simple to follow. Earth gives you bricks, forest gives you wood, farm gives you grain, lake gives you fish, plains give you sheep, and mines, of course, give you millenniums. You must harvest these lands to generate resources. You will then trade these resources with the chief to make money. And finally, you'll use the money to gain millenniums. With enough millenniums, you can conduct a genome experiment through which you and your tribe can evolve. And that's why we've gathered here, haven't we? One of the first things you'll want to do in Evivve is buy lands. Find and touch the map icon to open up the map. On top of this page, you'll see the legend which shows the relationship between lands and resources. To make a purchase, you would touch on any of the orange nodes. Bear in mind that you only have 200 chronos to begin with, so don't spend all your money on buying lands, because you'll need to save some money to harvest your lands as well. When you are done making your purchase, you can return to your app dashboard by touching the X on the top left of the screen where you'll see the lands you own.
I just want to emphasize and double click on how we're following the sequence. So we started with an overview. We just covered buying lands. We watched a video inside of that. And likewise, we're going to do a similar thing with harvest land, trading resources, mining millenniums, and then a final summary of the game system.
On your app dashboard, you'll see the lands you own. If you don't see any lands here, you'll first need to purchase them before you can begin harvesting. You can harvest your lands by touching any of them to select, and then by touching the harvest button to begin harvesting. It may take anywhere from 1 to 5 weeks in game time to harvest your land depending on your skill level. You can see this information and more on the bottom left of your screen. You trade your resources in one of two ways: trading with the chief or trading within the tribe. To trade resources with the chief, you must wait for an offer from him. The chief is our spokesperson to the outer world that generates these resource demands. When the chief brings an offer, only one of the tribe members can accept the offer at one time. This is extremely critical to understand. Every offer shows up on all players' screens at the same time. When any one of us accepts the offer, it disappears for everyone. This is because these offers are on a first-come, first-served basis. Meaning, the first one of you to accept the offer gets it. When you accept the offer, you see a notification that says, "You have accepted the offer." A trick on earning money is to ensure that you fulfill the offers you accept. The chief brings the market's demands, and you supply the demand with your resources, which you can see in your resource bar. For example, here the chief says, "Deliver 1 grain in 5 weeks and get 300 chronos." There is a demand for grain, and if you accept that offer, you'll have to fulfill that demand with a grain that you would have to harvest from your farm. Needless to say, You must own the farmland in order to generate the grain from it. This is why being strategic while purchasing lands proves to be prudent. If you fail to deliver an offer in the stipulated time, the offer will expire. And while it won't affect you, it will cause damage to your tribe rep. Your tribe rep is your tribe's reputation in the market. A high tribe rep attracts more lucrative opportunities to your tribe. In any case, delivering offers will earn you money. You will not be able to trade your resources with each other while you're learning in single player mode, but it is important to understand how it works. When you want to give your resource to someone else in your tribe, you would simply touch the resource bar to navigate to the inventory section of the menu. Here you would select the person you want to trade your resource with, enter the price you want to charge for that resource, and touch send. The recipient would receive a trade offer from you with a choice to accept or decline. When they accept your trade offer, the amount you asked for will get deducted from their account and be added to yours. It is also possible to send chronos to each other. Just click the chronos button on the top right of your screen, then select the person you want to send the chronos to and hit send. The money will be instantly transferred to them. Lastly, mine Movilenium. Your evolution depends on Movilenium. In order to gain Movileniums, you'll need to buy a mine and then mine the mine. To buy the mine, you would first need to have at least 1,000 chronos. You would then purchase the mine like you would any other land, and with a bit more money, you'd be able to harvest it. Remember, buying and running a mine is an expensive endeavor, so you'll need to do some commerce with the chief before you can purchase it. It is also important to note that Movileniums are rare and you may not always find them when you mine, but your chances of mining more and better quality Movileniums increase as you become more skilled. Once you gain Movileniums, you'd send it to Krob in order to progress your genome alteration experiment. With enough Movileniums, you'll be able to evolve. In a nutshell, you and your tribes must harvest your lands, trade your resources, and mine Movileniums in order to evolve. That should pretty much set us up to get started. Feel free to take some time to look around the app for more functionalities that aren't covered in this tutorial. As we know, the road is narrow and straight. We will encounter hardships along the way, but as long as we stick together, we shall prevail. We wish you the best in your evolutionary journey.
All right. And the room is now open for any kind of questions that you might have. This is a great place to get them answered. Yeah, go ahead, Saeed.
Yeah, once you've harvested and if you want to sell it back to the chief, how do you do that again?
So the process of selling it to the chief is by first accepting an offer from the chief that matches
Yes.
the harvest that you have.
Yes.
And then once you've accepted that offer, you'll see a notification that says you have accepted the offer. Otherwise,
Mhm.
because at one point in time, anybody from your team will be able to accept the offer. So only the first person who hits accept actually gets it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but in the single player mode that you're playing right now, you should be able to accept all the offers.
I have the box blinking, deliver resource to chief, but I don't know where to go next. Oh, I have.
Okay, so you got to click on the offers button on the top left, which is where you'll see all of your
Okay.
acceptance.
Got it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Cool. I'm glad I was able to visualize where you were. Cool. Devashree, what's up?
So Mohsin, I have mined the Mobilinium. So what do I do next from here?
Oh, damn. Okay. She's like, I already did it. What else? Cool. All right. So for you, you just chill and help others, I guess, because
Sure.
that's as far as we needed to go, because you've learned how to play. And now what we're going to do is we're going to, after the 3 minutes run out, we're going to go into the strategy time where the whole team together is going to formulate a plan of how you're going to play and hopefully win the game.
Sure.
Any other questions in the room about how to play? This is a great place to get, clarification. So
Yeah.
don't worry.
Is there a way, Master, is there a way I can sell back one of the lands if I don't need it?
Oh, great question. Yes, no, you cannot, unfortunately.
Okay.
Once you buy a piece of land, you are tied to it.
Can I trade it with somebody else? Other
No,
participants? No. Okay.
unfortunately, you can't. No. And another thing about buying lands, when you guys are playing the multiplayer game, all of the lands are going to be from the same map. So if any one person picks something, then others will not be able to pick that exact piece of land, of course. But there are many options for the same kind of resource.
Mohsin, initially I saw on top of the screen, there was this connection to, the earth for brick and lake for fish.
Yes.
I don't see it anymore. Where do I have to go to?
Do you see the add button, the plus button? It should be in the center of your screen. If you scroll to the left or right, you should be able to see it. It should be one of the last pieces of land. Yeah.
Okay, it's a map.
So that's the map. It'll bring you to the map.
Thanks.
Anybody else? Any questions, guys, from the success team?
Me too.
Mohsin,
Just got on mobility. I'm waiting for the turn.
Okay. Nice.
Mohsin, when I click on the orange nodes, I'm not able to purchase the single land. I have to purchase in the
In the cluster. Yeah, that's a good observation, Saurabh. You're right. In some cases, you can purchase a single, but that I leave that to your discovery.
but I don't have the option to purchase the single land, right?
That's what I'm saying. There are some cases that allow you to, some nodes that allow you to purchase a single land, but I'll
The
leave
center
that.
part is not, I think center part is not available to buy the single.
Yeah, exactly. You got it. All right. And so we are now moving into the next stage of our movement through the AFRA model. And we're going to now be forecasting. So I'm going to give you all 10 minutes to work with each other, use your knowledge of the game and the system so far, bring it with each other to talk to one another and arrive at a plan of action or a strategy on how you're going to play this game. And the floor is yours. Oh, I must also say, you guys are all playing in the same team, okay? So when you go into the multiplayer game, guys are all going to be part of the same team. So now really the floor is yours. Okay, I'm done.
Okay. Great. So let's make our plans for evolution together, right? What do you think, guys, can be a good strategy now? Because we have to play together, limited resources, and we need to evolve. Ideas.
I feel, yes, Alok. I feel we should divide in terms of what we are going to mine, so it's a lot easier on everyone's part, and we know what are the kind of resources that we can reach out to for every individual.
Yes, that's a good idea, Debashri. Once I have played a game where I was only mining fish, but it ended to be very, very frustrating because there's a lot of opportunities of other things coming to me. We can do that. Maybe we can choose 2 items per
Yeah,
person. That's an idea. So that, at least we have two things going on parallelly, and 2 to 3 landforms we can purchase, which do the job, and we fulfill the supply requirement.
exactly. Plus, there are cluster of lands as well that we would need to buy once, get over the top layer. So
Mhm.
that will also help in terms of resources, so that we get to work with 2 to 3 different resources in terms of, let's say, wood, brick, fish, something of that sort.
Yes, great. Now we also have this nice description in the chat about which landform gets what. So
Yeah,
let's divide. How do we do that? As in, guys, all of us, let's nominate ourselves at what do you feel we can pick up, because
I
this
have one question here. Are we the map which you are seeing right now on the screen? Are we like sharing this map, or this is our individual map that we can?
yeah.
this
So
is going to be one map.
yeah, it was
Okay.
individual so far, Saurabh, but the moment you go to multiplayer mode, it would be just one map we'll be sharing. So if I purchase a land from the extreme top left corner, it's blocked. You can't
No,
get
no,
that
right
land.
now I'm talking not talking about the multiplayer. I'm talking about the right now with the map I'm seeing. So right now, is it the single map, or this will be between sharing between us?
It's a single map right now, but the game which is going to start after 7 minutes, it's going to be a shared
Oh,
map.
then will it will be shared?
Yes,
Oh,
exactly.
it's okay then.
This
Okay,
is your map, so you can do anything right now. Yeah.
okay.
Okay. So one more thing I wanted to add as a plan is, guys, the speed of giving material to each other. I think the part for the part of the video last time I remember that speed of transfer was less, and that's how you were losing a lot of opportunities. So yeah, kind of getting our hands on of that part. Those who are still open the single this thing can see. We can go to the that right button. I don't know if I have just closed it. Let me see. Okay, the right arrow, orange arrow, and then we open up the menu which says trade, and from there we transfer. So that is something which is required. Let's say I'm doing fish, and Deepak, you have an opportunity of fish which you have got. So which you have picked from the market. Then I need to send you the fish, and like vice versa. So that's very much required. Okay. Anybody else wants to add? I'm the only one speaking. I always do that. Any
Just
ideas, guys?
checking, just to confirm. So when we're playing multiplayer, we'll all have the same basket of money, right? So the chronos
Yes,
will be the same for all of us. So we'll be taking out of that.
exactly. 200 to start with, and then we earn as we
And
trade.
that's 200 each or 200 for the team?
I believe 200 each, because we need to
Yeah.
buy land and start mining, and then
Okay.
each one of us will trade, and then we'll get something. But yeah,
Okay.
because it's one team, if anybody gets stuck with money issue, please shout out, because those who have money can give it to others as well.
How do you do that? If you have to transfer?
We again put the same right orange arrow, and we can transfer
There's
chronos.
fund transfer, right?
Fund transfer.
That
Okay.
is the one you're talking about, Alok, right?
Exactly. Yeah.
So should we just decide what are the lands that we are going to harvest, so that it gets easier when we start?
Yes, that can be a good idea. Let me open one of these maps and see.
And let's say I am getting an offer and I decline it. What does the offer go like? Is it decline for everyone, or is it only for me?
Yeah, I
I
believe good
think it is
question,
for
Saurabh.
every.
It's declined for everyone. So if you don't want to pick the offer, just don't do anything. Just hang on. Somebody.
Sorry, I'd just like to interject for one small correction.
Hmm.
First, I want to applaud Saurabh for a brilliant question. And yes, the answer to that is, if at least half of the group also declines it, it will go away for everyone.
Oh,
If only 1 or 2 people from the group, meaning less than 50% of the group have declined it, it will continue to stay on your screen.
Okay. Thanks for correcting. Great. So I think I can start by, I can take these 3 landforms, lake, earth, and plain. The bottom left corner of this nice map, and I can farm these 3 things. Others
I,
choose as well, likewise.
I can take farm, earth, and forest.
Good. So we need somebody to take the plane.
Or I can take plain. I can take farm, lake, and plain.
Yes. But yeah, we have
So
more.
Can we write here in the chat that what are we taking so that it's clear for all of us?
Yeah, good idea.
yes, yes.
I think I can just take 2.
Or any
So,
one of us can decide for everyone. No? Just take a lead.
oh, okay. So we have got lake, and I take lake and farm. And Anjali said wood and fish. Now what we need to take, we need takers for earth and plain. Earth, plain is taken, but yeah, we can say it plain plus earth, perfect. Right. And since we are
Forest as well.
forest, yeah, we missed the forest.
Yeah,
So
Somebody,
I think we can leave one person to not harvest anything so that they can have some chronos and we can send the chronos to that person and buy the mine. Otherwise, everyone will end up just for like harvesting and buying.
yeah, but sort of that guy will be sitting idle for a long time because still we all
No,
earn.
so he or she can accept the offer, no? We can transfer the offers to her, any one
Okay,
of.
that way. So one person who's not harvesting
So it's
anything.
like, yeah, it's like a bank manager. He's just doing the managing part and he's not participating in any other stuff. We are just transferring the funds or anything, whatever comes in.
That person is accepting the offers and we are transferring material to the person.
Yeah, material and funds also, so that he can use the mining part rather than doing the forest and farm. He can actually mine the proper mining.
Sounds like monopoly to me now. Good, interesting. Can be one good one that ways. Okay, Saurabh, would you like to be that? Because you've not bought, you've not given a name here. So if you are
I,
good quickly, why?
I'm good, but I just wanted to know the like. Do you like the suggestion, or we can skip it also? It's just a suggestion. So I
I'm
want to know
finding
the
it interesting.
theme.
What about others? I'm finding it very different and interesting, by the way. So,
I want to know the thoughts.
Yeah, I think it's a good idea as long as everybody knows how to transfer and how to do the fund transfer. I think that's a good idea.
Yeah, I agree with Sayed. As long as everyone knows how to transfer, I feel that this would be good.
no
So I think for that we can just tell everyone how to transfer the funds and how to transfer the chronos and or rest of the stuff also.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I can kind of quickly like this one, very simple. The right on top right, the arrow key, the orange arrow, we click. We go to the trade, and inside the trade, okay, I don't have options right now because okay, there is a fund transfer area where you can transfer the fund, and you go to trade to transfer the material. These are the 2 things we need to fundamentally do, I believe, nothing else.
Yeah.
And yeah, so these are the 2 places.
There's also a shortcut, which is you can click on the chronos right from the home screen to go there directly.
Oh,
Or you can click on the resources that you have on the top of the screen, and you can go directly to the cell screen from there.
oh,
Oh
yes.
wow.
Yeah, right.
See, I can see that. When I'm clicking to the resource, Mohsin, it's taking me to the inventory. Is that the place to
Which is,
transfer?
yeah, which is where you sell your resources.
Ah,
Yeah, so I look on the top there, you can see the trade option, no? So rather than going back and forth, you can just directly click on the resource.
good, good. Yeah, that makes sense because then it will be quick and we'll send money and we'll send resources to the person picking up the offer. So we will not be picking up any offer ourselves then.
And on that note, folks, your game is ready to go. So please scan this QR code from your mobile device, or just go to Evivve 3 in multiplayer mode and enter this app code.
Okay.
Both ways, both methods work.
I am not getting an Evivve 3 option, Mohsin. It's just giving me multiplayer and single player mode that ways.
Alok, the multiplayer one is the one. I use that to enter the game code and the name.
With a fortunate few being selected and gone, we're left here on Earth with the ticking clock. We have about a year before our air becomes completely methanized. Natural disasters, such as earthquakes, that occur without warning and can cause great.
This is also a great picture opportunity for anybody who wants to take pictures. So if you want to take pictures, this is a great picture opportunity for you.
Volcanic eruptions that destroy everything in its path. And methane gas releases in spurts have become a reoccurring event. But there could be a way out. CROB, with a Center for Research on Organic Biominerals, is a closely guarded group of scientists who discovered a biomineral, Movalenium. Movalenium is a volatile biomineral that is found deep in the mines. It is extremely valuable and rare. CROB scientists claim that with enough Movalenium, they can conduct genetic experiment on the human genome that can alter the DNA of a human being and turn him into what they call a methanite. A being that's able to breathe methanized air, which will become prevalent in the atmosphere in about a year. The claim was found bona fide, which has caused the rise of competition over dominance of land containing resources, especially Movalenium. In the search for Movalenium, people have formed coalitions called tribes, which allow them to work together in order to become a methanite. The world is in chaos, as the tribes are willing to kill in order to turn into reality their newfound hope to evolve.
In a moment, we're going to launch the game system, but I will just take a moment to share a little bit about the dashboard. So far, you have information about how you are playing the game on your respective mobile devices. We are now going to be going into the game, and you also want to get a perspective of how the collective, the team scores are. So we're going to show you that in just a moment. Meanwhile, can you please keep your mobile devices on the screen which says, please wait while other team members join in. We can see that Deepak has dropped off. Deepak, are you with us?
Yeah, I'm on that screen.
Okay, lovely. We see you. All right, let's dive in, you guys.
Mohsin, I have just last question. Let's say in case our team run out of chronos and nobody has anything to invest or like buy a land. So do we get loan from somewhere?
Do we get a loan from somewhere? Let me just move ahead. Let me answer your question in just a moment, okay?
Sure.
So first and foremost, let me quickly take you through your dashboard. In the center is how is your genome experiment doing, which is currently 0%. You have submitted 0 millenniums. When you submit millenniums, your experimentation will go up. Your goal is to reach 100%. This here is your tribe, the amount of time you have left before Earth becomes a methane planet. We have just under a year. This here is your offer fulfillment section, which indicates how many offers you are fulfilling as a tribe. This is on a scale of 0 to 10. So your goal is to try and bring this as high as you can so that you can avail more lucrative opportunities from the chief. And this is how much land you own. Currently 8% land has already been sold to this tribe. And this is your notification center. When various events in the game unfold, you'll want to look here to see what kind of updates are here for you to gain information from about what's happening. May the force be with you all. And I'll answer your other question. I think it was Saurabh, was it?
Yes, Mohsin, it was.
No, you can't get a loan, unfortunately, but you can give money to each other. So there's good news there.
Shall we get started? The time is already running, I believe. Yes. Right, so I'm farming, guys. I'm farming farm and lake. That's what I am doing. I have 2 lake bodies and I have 2 farm bodies. And
I have a farm, lake, and a plain, and I'm harvesting right now.
all right.
And I am still getting this thing. Please wait while other players join the game.
Here.
Okay, Saurabh, pick up the fish offer.
I'll take care of that. Just give me a moment.
Saurav, have you picked up the fish offer?
No, right now I'm not in the game. I'm still waiting to get
I'm
inside.
picking it up. Then I need fish to be
Yeah,
delivered.
I'm in the game.
Okay, I've already picked the offer and I need fish from somebody who is harvesting it because I can't harvest. I don't have any money left.
I'll
I just bought
I'm
land.
I'm also harvesting.
Okay, so I have picked a fish offer and 1 grain. Grain I'm doing. We've got a sheep offer. Somebody please pick. I think Saurav, if you can, pick it up.
I'm not getting any offers. Offer view.
Offer just went away. Somebody picked it up.
So I'm still harvesting farm, lake, and plain. It's taking a little bit more time.
1 fish offer has come.
one fish offer.
Please pick. Saurav, are you getting the offer now?
No.
Who is picking up the offer then?
I picked up the fish offer right now.
Okay. But Saurabh, aren't you getting a pop-up of the offer on your screen?
I think I'm not getting the pop-up.
I am harvesting wood, guys.
Okay, so Saurabh, then probably you have to buy some land and start harvesting.
Yeah, so I'll take Devashri's land and lake and plain. She can accept the offers.
Okay, I have completed 1 fish offer.
I have 2 fish offers picked up. Anybody can deliver me fish. I can trade it off quickly. I would need fish. 4 days left. The offer will expire.
Okay, I don't have
Go ahead.
fish.
Somebody pick it up.
There's another fish.
Does anyone have fish?
Anyone with
No.
legs, just pick it up. It's okay.
Deliver 2. Who's accepting the offer? Deliver 2 fish. within
I'm
5 days.
accepting it.
Okay, somebody accepted it.
Are you getting the offers now, Saurabh? Because that's what the plan was initially. If you can pick it
Yeah.
up.
Guys,
But-
does anyone have an offer for sheep? I have a sheep ready.
Sheep ready.
Yeah, I need I need a sheep.
Sorry. Okay,
Anybody
I'll
have a
send
fish?
it to you.
Can anybody give me fish? I have an
Deliver
offer.
1
expiring
brick.
in 1 week. Guys, I have a fish offer expiring in a week. And anybody has harvested a fish so far? Please
I
pick-
have harvested the fish, but just let me check how much time it will take.
Mine is taking 2 weeks for fish.
I have 4 days left. I think it's going to expire. Okay. On.
Does anyone have grain?
No, I don't have grain.
Somebody who's got farm, please pick it up.
Okay. I'm now
Yeah, I have
harvesting
2
fish.
weeks.
Guys, anybody has brick?
No, who's doing brick?
No.
I can
I'm doing
harvest
brick.
brick.
So I still have 5 weeks, so anyone can harvest brick.
Yeah, and if anyone gets fish, I need fish.
Okay. I'll give you fish in 2 weeks' time.
Look, how
Got
do you
it.
see
I'll
how
get
much time it take to harvest?
Sorry.
How do you see how
Someone
much time it
needs
is taking to
wood.
harvest?
It's showing on top of the item, no?
Who needs brick? Who's taken the offer for brick?
I need the brick. Sorry.
Saurabh.
Who needs a wood? Wood? Anyone? I have 1 wood.
Can someone give me 1 fish? I am getting 1 fish in 1 day.
Guys, I think somebody needs to invest a little bit more on fish. We are low on that. Everyone wants fish.
I'll do that. I'll harvest.
Okay.
Okay, I have delivered 1 grain. I need 1 fish, guys.
I'm
70.
already harvesting fish. I think it will take some time. Just allow some.
Also, guys, I have 1 wood. Expires in 3 weeks.
So, guys, I'm trying to send it to Saurabh the brick, but it just comes back
I
to
got
saying,
the ship.
you got it?
No.
I'll pick somebody pick up the bricks, please.
Please, the offer. Okay, I've got a fish. Which, who needs the fish now?
Me. Devashri.
Okay, fish 1. Select Devashri. Done. Send Devashri 1.
I have the offer for 2 bricks. I'm making 1. If somebody else harvests another brick, please send it to me. Sayed?
I have 1 fish if anybody wants. I have 1 fish and 1 sheep.
I have 1 brick, 2 sheep, 1 wood.
Devashri, send 1 brick to me, Sayed.
Sayed. Okay, got it.
Fish offer again. Who's picking it up?
I have picked it up. And I already have 1 fish. Can somebody send me 1 fish more?
I will send you in 2 days.
I can send you in 2 weeks.
No worries. I have 5 weeks and I need 2 sheep as well. Sorry, I need only 1. I have 1. I need 1 sheep.
Sayed, I have sent you 1 wood.
Or 1.
Okay.
Oh,
something's
Brace
happening.
for impact.
Got an impact.
You may look at the notification center to know what's happening.
Disaster. It's an earthquake.
Mohsin, are we going to lose whatever we harvested so far or in the process?
You may, but we don't know. It could be any of these kinds of results.
No.
So a quick feedback to the development team. The purple bar with the black earthquake 14 days is too difficult for an old guy like me to read. If we can write earthquake with white color or yellow color, maybe it's more readable. Just quick feedback.
Yes, I agree.
I agree as well.
Oh, my lake is damaged. Oh, no, it's like not available.
My lake is also damaged. So fish.
Okay,
I think
I'm going
let's
for an earth and a mine.
let's take a moment here because I think there will be more disasters in the future. So earthquake is already done. Let's see what can happen in the future.
Does anyone have fish?
I have
1
one
fish.
fish.
Somebody
Who wants
accept that
fish?
offer with the fish?
I have accepted the offer. Can someone send me 1 fish?
Okay,
Yes.
I have 2 woods and 1 grain.
I have sent a fish to you if you have got it. Devashri.
Okay, I don't have enough chronos. That's I'm not able to accept.
So I'll send you the chronos if you want.
2 bricks,
Yeah.
guys. Who's harvesting brick?
I picked it up.
Okay, it will take 1 week for me.
100 chronos, fund transfer.
Devashri. Quantity.
Devashri, I have sent you 100 chronos. Were you able to
Yeah,
receive it?
got it. Okay, I completed the fish one.
2 grains. Guys, I have 1 grain. Who accepted the
Yeah.
grain?
I get. Give me one.
Okay,
give,
sir.
Yeah, I give.
So
Does
now I'm
anyone
not
need a-
accepting any offers. I'm gonna just harvest from the farm and the lake. So I'll give you grain and fishes.
Guys, we need 2 sheep. Do we have 2 sheep? I have
I
one.
had one.
I have 1.
Good.
Sorry, guys, I forgot how to, transfer or send this.
Just
Who
click
picked up
on
the
the
sheep?
chronos or anywhere on the
Yeah,
resources.
click on
You will see the
chronos.
trade card.
Okay.
Click on
Oh,
chronos,
lost
Anjali.
3.
Then you would see trade.
Okay, yes. Anyone want wood? Okay, I have accepted the offer.
I have
one
got a
wood.
fish. Who needs a fish now?
Who picked
Somebody
up the
said they
sheep?
need wood.
No, I'm currently harvesting.
Who's
I
accepting
need
the
one sheep.
I
We
have
all
one
are.
sheep. Guys, ready?
I don't have.
Guys, someone wants brick?
Yes. Sayed, yeah, send it to me, please.
Sayed. Okay. Please ask. Here.
So who is accepting this offer? Deliver 2 bricks.
I've taken it.
Guys, I'm still looking for one
Yeah.
sheep.
One sheep.
Saurabh, I just.
Got it, Anjali. Thank you.
I have a fish which
I
is
have
there. Anybody has a
1 brick and 1 wood.
Yeah, I have 2 wood if somebody needs it.
Do we have 2 grains? Should I accept the offer?
I
I
give
have
it.
1 sheep.
Grain उठा लो. I'll give it to you.
Somebody
I can
else
give
is-
in 2 weeks.
Yeah. Alok, give me grain, please.
Yeah,
Sure.
I
In a
didn't
week,
accept.
1 week, Sai, I'll give it to you.
Who
Yeah,
wants
works,
grain?
works.
Who wants grain?
Yeah, I need grain.
Okay.
Guys, I just want to come in with a quick update over here. You've got 192 days left, and your Millennium genome experiment has not started yet. So keep an eye on that. Please submit those Millenniums to CROB, the Center for Research on Organic Biominerals, when you get them.
So guys,
So
I
guys-
have bought a mine. So should I start with the mining part?
Yes,
Yeah.
please.
Good. Yes.
Yeah, please.
Done.
Guys, I have 1 fish, 1 sheep, 1 wood.
I have 2 sheep. I would need
One-
chronos to mine. So
So I'll send you chronos.
I'm sending grain to Sai now.
Okay, sure.
Anyone wants wood, fish?
Devashri, I'll send you chronos.
okay.
Guys, even I can start mining. I have 20. I have 3,000 approximately.
Oh, 3,000. Buy some
Okay,
mining land. No?
Yeah. I'm
I've
buying a
started
moon.
mining.
Sure.
I've started mining, guys.
I bought a fish also. Anybody needs a fish, let me know.
Guys, I have a brick, a fish, and a sheep. If
Can someone send me
Send-
1
send-
grain?
Grain I'm sending you, Devashri.
I need a
I have
fish. Yeah.
who need a fish? I
Brick,
can send the fish.
brick.
Okay, I have a fish now.
I have a fish and wood.
I
3
have a
days left
fish.
for a fish.
Guys, see, if we are harvesting also, na, we are losing the inventory if we are not using it.
Yeah.
Yes.
So anyone
Yeah,
has grain and wood, that you can dump it to me. Like I have a 4%. I'm mining.
I have
Okay,
brick.
fine.
Someone wants. Okay, brick is gone.
Yes, Sayed, brick is over there.
Fish is gonna go bad in 4 days. Anybody needs fresh fish, guys?
I have also a fresh fish.
Okay.
Won't stay fresh for long.
Oh God.
I don't have
Guys,
anything.
I'm buying another
Guys,
mine.
somebody send me the brick.
I don't have chronos. I have just
Obviously, you
one.
have the brick, right? Please send it to me.
Anyone else mining?
Yeah, I'm mining. I can also purchase the second one.
I have
Done.
picked up the grain offer because I had land for grain and I was not able to give it to anybody. So I'm going to trade it once I get it. So for a change.
I am trading one fish and one sheep.
Guys, whoever has bricks, please send it to me.
I'm not
It
doing
will
great.
take a week for me to give you the brick.
Okay. I think somebody had it ready.
But guys, and be
Okay.
careful when you're mining.
Guys, I need
it doesn't-
fish. I have accepted the offer. I need one fish.
Guys, 150 days left before we die. Let's do something.
Give me one fish.
Give it to Millennium, please. 2 bricks have come again.
I've taken
Now
it.
green.
So guys, if you have bricks, please send it to me. Say it. I'll pick up all the bricks off it.
Okay.
Guys, I need one fish.
Anyone needs sheep or wood?
I can give you fish, Anjali, in 1 week.
Okay, okay.
One
Anyone
fish
with
in
an
1
offer
week.
for wood or
Okay,
sheep?
okay.
Wood offer has come.
Okay.
2 weeks
Would
left.
also in 1 week.
Wood and
picked up
grain,
the
I'm
wood?
handling. Yeah. It's
Guys, I
done
have
over there. I fulfilled
One
the-
sheep if you want.
Skill level is very bad.
Uh,
Anyone looking for a sheep?
man, I can't-
Another brick offer is 1 week.
I will get, I guess, 1200 chronos. And guys, can you just tell me how to transfer chronos?
The same way you transferred the sheep to me earlier.
Okay.
You will see the chronos down.
Okay, we got one of them. This thing's moving. Yeah.
Are we
I-
sending chronos to me? Yes.
Does anyone have 1 brick?
No.
2 weeks to give you the brick.
I'm getting grain, guys. Anybody needs a grain, let me know. So I've got 2 grain now.
I've got 2 grain, 2 sheep, 1 fish.
Some sheep offer came
Send
just
me
now.
one sheep. I need 1 sheep.
You need 1 sheep?
Yeah.
Just a second. Okay.
Brace for the
Oh God. Something is happening.
Volcanic eruption.
I told you guys to plan for the interruption.
Just trying to see how we can use the harvest anyways.
Let's see what we will lose this time.
But for all 5-6 of us, we are not having a single Millennium. That's not a very good situation.
No.
We have one, Alok.
Yeah.
We have one.
0. We have one,
I
then
think-
submit it to the crop because
Is there anyone who is collecting chronos like last time we did and buying Mobile?
yeah, in the end we can sell it to the crop to buy a Millennium on the market rate. But yeah,
I think there are
right,
2 people who is already harvesting Movilium. Let them focus on the Movilium part.
has got Millennium now.
Yeah, we have one. Oh no.
So please, I think we should submit it to the crop because it has not reached the crop. See, the score is 0 on
So
the
0.
dash. Yeah, once you
Oh,
send your Millennium to the crop, then only we will get to save our lives.
let's see if we still have
Guys, we have
after the
48%
I need one
unfulfilled
sheep.
offers. Ugh.
Can someone send me 1 sheep, please?
Yeah, I'm sending you.
So those who have Millennium, please go to the crop and send the whatever.
Yeah. I sent it.
Send MV.
Guys, who needs the brick? I can send you the brick.
Send me the
Me.
brick. I don't have the offer anymore. It's gone.
Okay, I got it. I completed the offer.
Okay.
So I have 1 fish as
I
well if
also
you want.
completed the offer.
I've started
I have
mining
fish.
again.
Guys, I have a fish, a brick, and a sheep. I just accepted the offer for the brick.
Guys, someone wants me to send chronos because I have got 1200 chronos. Do you want me to
Can you send
harvest
me? Can you send me?
Yeah,
I have 2 mines. I have started mining in one. I can mine the other one as well.
Okay, then.
Congratulations, your first Millennium is in and it has resulted in 6% genome experiment. Keep an eye on this number. You've got to figure out how many more Millenniums you actually need.
Guys, I need 1 brick. And does anyone have a brick?
Okay.
Sort of, I'm sending you.
And our offers completed at 53%, so we're not good in the market. We're spoiling a lot of resources that way.
Guys, anyone has grain, please give me.
I'll give you grain in 6 days.
Yeah, sure.
I'm going to get a fish in a week as well. If anybody needs fish, please. 2 millenniums submitted. Cool. Getting better. 13%. Warriors, let's do this.
Okay, I'm mining 3 mines right now.
So
Okay,
I
there is one. There is another one right now.
harvesting 1 fish
Wow.
I'm also mining
and
1.
1 grain.
Okay, grain. Sending grain to Sai.
Guys, somebody has sheep. We are getting offer for 2 sheep. Guys, anybody have sheep?
No sheep.
So
Fish
should I
takers.
decline the offer?
Yeah, I don't
Or
know.
just
Yes.
for 2 weeks?
Yeah,
Yes.
same 2
We
weeks.
should declare.
So we should
No, 2
decline
weeks
it,
is
right?
not enough. It'll get
Decline.
spoiled, guys. You'll have to decline
Yes,
this
yes.
one.
Don't pick it up. So I'm going to give you grain. Anybody who needs grain, let me know. And a fish. I have a fish right now, which will go bad in just 2 weeks.
So guys, I have a brick
I
also if anyone wants to.
Give me the
harvesting
bricks out of Sayyid.
I'll give
Send
you the
bricks
brick.
to me.
How many do you need, Syed? I also have 1 brick.
Yeah, please send it to me. I
Got it.
needed to.
5 days left, guys. Time check, 75 days.
I have 1.
Okay, there's
fish
another
and 1 grain.
Movalium.
Great. Submit it then, Devashri, to the crop. Get 3.
Guys, I need 1 more brick quickly in 1 day.
Anyone needs 1
My
fish
brick
and
expired. I
1
was
grain?
sending you.
Oh, who has the offers? Brick offer again.
I'll pick it up.
2 bricks.
Please send it to me. Please send it to me.
I have one fish.
I'm
1
sending
grain.
you, Syed, 1 brick.
I only got from Saurav.
I don't
Yeah,
have
mine
money
got
left.
spoiled.
I've got 1 grain. Anybody needs a grain, guys?
I have 1 grain.
Anybody
You
has
don't have any option.
Movalium? Devashri, you got 1 Movalium, right? Submit it to
Guys,
the
I
crop.
have 1 Movalium. How to submit it?
Yeah,
Go
how
to
to...
crop. Go to crop and send MV.
Send MB. Okay, done.
Yeah. Anybody who has Movalium, just go to crop and send MV.
We should have 6 by now, yeah.
Guys, anyone who's got
We
bricks,
got
please
6.
send
We
them
got
my
6.
way.
Come
Yeah?
on,
I
guys.
need
We can
bricks.
do more.
Send it to
Yeah,
me.
I
Send
got-
bricks to me.
Look at that. People had so much Movalium.
Guys, somebody can send me Chronos. I have a mine empty right now. Send me Chronos.
I have 14
I
chronos. Therefore, that
I have
won't.
8 chronos left. Yeah, I accepted the grain. Can anyone send me
I'm
1
sending
grain?
you. Yeah, I'm
I
sending
can
you.
send you 1 grain right away. It's going to get bad very soon. But use it
Guys,
now.
how many Chronos we need to mine the Movalium?
I think 5.
1,000 kronos for a
No.
mine, and then harvesting, I don't know. How
I
much
guess
was
it's 1200. I guess it's 1200.
No.
Who needs chronos, guys? I have 1600.
I need Chronos. I need Chronos to mine. You can send me
Same.
600.
Same, I also need Chronos to mine.
I need chronos to do anything because I had no money left. I'm
How to
bankrupt.
how
Mohsin,
to
I
send
told
it?
you we need loan.
Okay, got it. I'm sending it to Saurabh.
Oh my god. What are the... Oh, I have picked a fish offer by mistake. Guys, I need fish. Please, if anybody has it, send it to me. I don't know when
I need sheep.
I have a week left for it.
I'm left with 5 chronos now. And 2 grains, guys, 2 grains. I have.
You're left with 36 days also, by the way. It's gonna get
Guys,
over.
I have 1 brick if anybody wants it.
I have.
Somebody with fish?
I need Chronos to do anything.
We have
I have
fish.
12.
I'll send
I
you
have
Chronos.
2 grains.
Devashri.
Anybody who needs a grain, let me know. I'm gonna get 1 in 4 days.
I already have 2 grains.
Wow. So I think it's 29 days left, guys. When it is less than 20 days left, we can send all our money to crop. It may buy some more millenniums on behalf of us. That happens in this one. So 7 more millenniums so far.
So guys, right now I'm mining 2 Movaliums. So
handcuff.
Wow. What a mismatch in society. I don't have any land here, millennium.
I
Somebody has
have
two
green
mines,
tree,
three mines.
Look, you live on 11th floor. You don't need a land.
Anyone has sheep?
No, I have one fish. If anybody needs a grain, sorry, I have one grain. That's the last thing I have now. Now I won't have money to do anything.
Same, I
I have
have
one
two
brick,
grains.
I
guys.
also
I
don't
have
have
one brick.
chronos.
Guys, 18 days left, so I'm sending my beloved 15 chronos to crop. Let me see what happens. You guys can do that as well.
How many days we have? Oh,
We
shit.
have 15 days. It's going to get over. So send all your
So
money.
guys, who has the mine? Who has the mine? We can send the chronos so that they can mine.
I have the mine.
Don't send
I'll
the
send you
chronos
the
to
chronos.
mine. Please send the chronos to the crop directly now. Go to crop and send all your chronos there so that it can buy millennium on market rate. It will do it.
Guys, I have 2,000 chronos. Who wants it?
Send it to
Send it to
chronos.
me.
Okay.
Devashri?
9 days you
No,
can't.
no. Yeah. Send it to Rob.
Go to crop and send chronos. Anjali, 7 days left. Just go to the crop.
I don't know how to do it. Saurabh, I'm sending it to you.
Oh, it's okay. Thank you. I'll do it.
Guys, 5 days left, which means basically 5 days left.
But I need 6 days, 1 week. I have 3
Don't mind. Send the
Send.
chronos to the crop.
I have
If
sent the
anyone has
chronos.
No, I'm
wood,
not
please
mining
send it to
right
me.
now. It's already on the process. It's already in the process.
Whatever money you have, send it to the crop, please. So otherwise, it will be over. It's over. Sorry, it's over.
Guys, if anybody's got wood, please send it to me.
Shit, yeah. I needed 2 more seconds.
Uh,
Oh God! What happened?
we're done.
Mohsin just ran away.
Oh, it's
Guys,
done.
we had money to send it to the crop.
It's okay.
I don't know. I just sent 2,000 chronos to Saurabh.
You lost your
Suddenly I
money.
got 6,000. I don't know who sent me all the chronos.
I sent my chronos to Rob.
Good. I don't think it was enough, so probably
Yeah.
it's a disaster now.
Be positive. We'll have something to survive.
Let's see. Wait and watch.
Otherwise, let's find the location for Mohsin. He'll tell us how to survive.
He's laughing.
Did we at least have
He's
enough millennium
taking
one
us
for
through
each
all
one of
these
them?
things.
Are we going out of the Earth to universe?
We'll come to know. It's a disaster. Okay, so time is over, so I don't believe we can play anymore. And we have got 8 more millenniums
Yeah.
in there.
You did not evolve.
Evolve.
Unfortunately, you guys tried really hard. I have to give it to you. I saw this team really play their heart out. And you did so well. I just want to make sure that you understand what is this data in front of you. So I'll take a couple of minutes and just show you, quickly give you a walkthrough. And then after that, we're going to dive into a reflection where we will think about how we played the game and draw some insights from that.
Mm-hmm.
Cool? And
Sure.
we'll have the room for conversation around it as well, and we'll draw from each other's learning and do all of that good stuff. So let's take a look. First and foremost, your genome alteration experiment. Congratulations. You mined 8 more millenniums. That's a pretty big deal. That's a pretty big deal. So you really should congratulate yourselves. I, as a facilitator of having hosted over 1,000 Evivve games, can tell you that very few teams that come together for the first time ever reach 8 more millenniums. And that meant in your game, 63% completion of the genome experiment. Now, one critical thing that you could have done was make the correlation between these two elements, which is how many millenniums do I need in order to reach 100%? And that gives you a goal or some kind of a target. So this here is your tribe account, which is how many chronos you have submitted into your tribe. And the current market value of millennium was 1,500 chronos. So if you submit enough chronos as a team into your tribe account, Prob will buy millenniums on your behalf. So that's what happened towards the end. We bought a couple of millenniums for you when you submitted chronos here. And this is how much land you guys own. Another piece of really important data that I think you may have appreciated is the number of offers that you did not fulfill, 47%.
Wow.
So nearly half of the offers that you accepted went unfulfilled. And that might have something to do with the cash crunch you experienced towards the end. So on that note, let's move us into reflection where we will pause and think about some thoughts that might emerge as a result of the questions. And as you're doing this, a little word of advice: if you could grab your notepad, you want to write down any thoughts that emerge, or if you want to close your eyes and meditate, my recommendation is take a look at the questions that are coming up on the screen. And when you feel curious enough to find the answer to one of them, then go into that question and try to answer it. Until then, keep looking at the screen and keep observing the questions that are coming up.
Mohsin, quick question.
Sure.
This tribe rep. So I noticed that we had like almost same number for a pretty long time in this game. So we had unfulfilled offers around 40 something, 40, 45 on average. So does that affect the number of offers we get? The tribe rep?
It affects the quality of the offers that you get. So you may not, you won't get very lucrative opportunities if your tribe rep is low. Yeah, but with a lucrative opportunity comes also a higher demand. So you might get offers of like 3 or 4 kind of resources.
Yeah. Okay.
Good question, though. All right, let's move ahead. All right. So we'll move the conversation ahead now. And whenever you're ready, please come back to us. And yeah, let's talk a little bit about what our experience was. How did the game unfold for us?
Oh, so it's quite a game actually. So we started with the strategy. We had of course some experience in the room, so we thought of some scenarios out of that back experience, and we tried to structure around who will mine what, and then um, got a very new idea that one person would not mine anything, won't have a land, just would be getting chronos and material, pick up all the offers. I believe that did not go well because in the beginning, Saurav was not able to see anything. Maybe some delay at his end or either the internet or something happened, and thus Debashri kind of came to rescue and she picked up the offer. But that while this happened and she delivered, this started a very interesting spiral of confusion. So that's what is my initial observation of what happened. So we started with a lot of collaborative mindset, which is a very good thing. But in between, this chaos was difficult to handle, uh, at least for my side.
I think I like the part where we were talking when initially we were given time to plan. Na? So everyone was comfortable to divide our tasks that we will plan, we will mind this part, and then if we have any difficulty, we'll communicate and we'll send chronos as you said that there won't be any help from the outside. We only need to do it within our team. I think one thing we missed as a team, or I think I can say it for myself, that you told us to harvest and then mine the mobilium. We never asked how many mobilium we need to mine.
Mm.
And we were concentrating on the other parts of the, like we need to mine bricks or any other thing, but we never asked the final outcome, how many.
So I have a couple of quick observations. Again, like I agree with Alok and Saurav's notes. I think like we shouldn't buy too many land tiles because we are spending money there, and we also wasted a lot of produce because we kept on mining. So I think we should wait for the offer to kick in, like we know what exactly is the offer, and then we start mining so that nothing goes to waste and we are saving money on that. Because like we had a lot of fish offers coming in, and like we could have focused more on fish, or like we had an excess of wheat by the end of it, and like I think even the data says that like we couldn't fulfill 43% of our offers. So but we don't even have the money, so which means like like we wasted a lot of money by producing something that was not in demand and ended up wasting it.
I seem to agree with Sai, Alok, and Saurav. Also, I feel we could have divided in terms of what we harvest a little bit in a more structured manner. So we had resources when a deal came up. We started off well, but I would say right in the middle, there was a lot of chaos in terms of who is harvesting what, who has what resources, due to which eventually a lot of the deals went out, or the things that we had harvested that were spoiled, which eventually resulted in us not fulfilling orders. Plus, in terms of mining, I believe also if we had other people also take up mines, maybe that could have been helpful in terms of 2 to 3 people in the team harvesting mines, so that it's a little easier also to get the Movelium. So I feel those were my observations.
Just to chime in, things that went well. I think Alok did a brilliant job for taking up natural leadership right at the beginning. He kind of laid out what's the game and the structure. For somebody who's completely new to this is quite helpful, telling us exactly what we're going to do, and then also suggesting, rather than everybody picking up everything, let's agree that we pick 2 or 3 lands between amongst each other, so we can do that. That went really well. And also the team kind of quickly followed in because there was somebody leading it, so there were not multiple leaders talking in, so there was no clash between the natural leadership. So it was automatic. And I think there was also leadership from the others as well, so taking ownership and also supporting the leader. Saurav's idea was brilliant, and that was also something I thought went really well, and that was completely different. And also, I think as and when Saurav initially had issues seeing some of these offers, I think it was Debashri jumping in, picking it up so that the offer is not wasted, because she already had those probably resources, or they're on the way being harvested. So that was also done well. I think the only one of the key that actually led to the eventual not being successful was, I think, Saurav's plan had merit, but the only thing we forgot to see was every time one of us harvests something, we don't have enough chronos left to harvest the next thing. So if we are harvesting and sending our harvested item, whatever that is, across to Saurav, then to harvest the next one, we don't have enough chronos left. So that was probably, in the hindsight, I think that was something that we should have actually thought of. So maybe, if we had to redo this again, I would say, if we are going with the same strategy of one person picking up the offer and everybody else sending resources to that individual, then the individual should send in some chronos as and when somebody sends a resource, so they can continue doing the harvesting at the same time. But I realize in real time, that's going to be absolutely crazy to track who's sending what and how much do I send to the next person. That was another thing that I just realized, because then maybe it's, so everybody should as and when do it, or probably agree on one item. Whenever you see that offer, you pick it up, and then you keep harvesting whatever money you have initially until a point where you have at least 1,000 plus, so you can buy a mine. And because you need 1,000 chronos to buying a mine, so we can buy the mine and start mining, and then the rest of us continue. So as and when, like I said, so what we did in the chat was a great idea. So whenever you have any additional resource built up with you, send it to the person who's only picking up bricks, send it to the person who's only picking up sheep, and similar. So I think that was one step we missed out. Otherwise, I think it went pretty well. I thought, I actually didn't know the connection there. Otherwise, I think I would have realized, because I saw that we were unsuccessful for 40-some% throughout the game. And a lot of our resources were getting spoiled. Our harvests were ready, and by the time somebody would send it and I would go back to deliver, it says it's already spoiled. And I had initially a lot of problem doing the trade as well. I don't know how many of my trade actually went through, because I click on the trade button, I could see nothing there. Then I would go to inventory, and then I'll have the sell option. I tried selling it a couple of times. For Saurav, initially I tried 3 times and it didn't go. For some reason, Saurav, I didn't think got it.
I received once. I got it once.
But I sent you more than once, but I only got it once. And I'm thinking, what happened? And when I went back to my main screen, the dashboard, I didn't have those anymore. So it went somewhere, but I don't know where it went. Definitely didn't go to Saurav.
For me, it would happen many times that I was having something and I was trying to trade it, and as soon as I trade it, the thing is gone.
That happened with me, but
expired.
that was mostly the crop getting,
Expired,
soiled. Exactly. That is what happened.
So I think initially we did ask you a lot of questions, Mohsin, when you give us the planning time, that the crop will expire or not, how many chronos we need to mine like particular thing, how many chronos we need to mine, and after mining, how many chronos we need to harvest the thing.
Yeah.
I think we got excited and we just went into it was I think I'd say the map was so exciting that we all wanted to buy our land and we wanted to harvest. We've grown in such a way in Indian families that everyone, as soon as they start working, they want to buy a land.
Generational.
Yeah.
Okay, any other thoughts, any reflections from those who didn't get a chance to speak yet?
Yeah, so for me, I would say the last time when I experienced a vibe game, I was not even able to, I guess, harvest. I guess I was so confused. But this time for me, it was like, right from 1100 chronos to 1600 to 2000, I sent maybe to Debashri and sometimes to Saurabh. So it was kind of a feeling wherein, like, I am collaborating with my team, helping them out. Also, I guess, the most beautiful part was when everyone, all of us, we were asking each other, so guys, this is the offer. Who is going to accept it? And then we were waiting for it that I am not going to decline it until or unless we all are agreeing to it that let's decline it. We don't want to get this offer. So this is something I really loved about all of us.
To be honest, I like the team.
So
Yeah,
one
because
thing
we were
I
communicating. Yeah, we were communicating. We were over communicating actually.
Yeah, one thing I agree with Sayed is I believe in this whole model of we harvesting and giving the material to somebody else. We ran out of the chronos because there was no money left. For a long patch, I was waiting for one deal to happen because if you're not trading, then where would you get the money? And if you're sending stuff for free, so there is no money coming in. And on the hindsight, I'm thinking probably one of the strategies we could have tried is that we have a mixed amount kind of land we are harvesting, and maybe we have more sanity in the area of accepting offers, which means let's say I'm harvesting four kind of landforms, but I'm only accepting sheep. So while I have trading happening in to get money cycled, but extra sheep I am people are sending me sheep. That is likewise I'm sending fish to somebody who's picking up only the fish offer. So instead of restricting ourselves in the landforms, probably we could have restricted, have some system of accepting offers. Probably that could have been a little more, uh, structured. So yeah, that's my thought.
Mohsin didn't believe us well.
Mohsin, I have two questions, if I just before I forget. First thing, the mining, once you're done with the mining, it says it kind of kept reducing the number of days and then it went to 0 and nothing happened on my screen.
Yeah, so mines don't always yield mobileniums.
Okay.
So there's a chance factor. Sometimes you get them because they're, rare and volatile. So I just want to comment holistically on the whole thing of how you guys played the game. I thought it was brilliantly done. I just sensed so much psychological safety within the team, and I think one of the things that we see also within the game environments is a reflection of what happens in real life as well. So I don't know if you guys know the context, but I would say about 70% of this team are actually intact team that work outside of the Evivve context. So they work together as an organization. And I can't help but oversee that reality, that trust is showing up here and has facilitated this level of collaboration. And that said, I think this provides an incredible opportunity for facilitators to create dynamic environments through which learning can take place. And aside from the psychological safety, I saw there was openness in communication across the board. And there were a lot of good things that a lot of you guys have mentioned. So I'll just mention the thing that you haven't said and cut to the chase, right? So the thing that I noticed in this game, which was really interesting, was that there was a mix of different levels of expertise in the game itself. So we have on one side a facilitator of the game, Alok, And on the other side, someone who's brand new, who's never played the game, and probably is only coming into the multiplayer game for the first time, maybe even in the single player game for the first time. So there was this really difficult balance to strike between expert strategy and a novice team or a mixed team, right? And when we say things like the team is only as strong as its weakest link, we actually saw it play out here, right? Because the things that were blocking the real progress for the team were actually fundamentals. Like, how do I complete an offer, right? Or how do I send this resource to you? This was such an interesting dynamic that played out towards the end when everybody was like pressurizing poor Anjali, and she was like, you want me to send Chronos to what? And she's like, I'm just going to give it to you, Saurabh, and you can do whatever you need to do with that. Can you talk a little bit about that, Anjali? That was such an interesting moment.
So, what happened? I was getting confused. So many options, so many things, and so less time. So I just thought, let me just, give my Chronos to someone who is mining, and let's win together.
Lovely. Yeah, no, that's the spirit. And she's like, you know what? I don't know how to do this, but I'm going to give it to you so you can do it. But that is also an example of like expert strategy and novice team, right? As a theme. So just sort of sharing that in terms of how the game played out in this case. So I guess as learning professionals, we're able to see how we can draw learning and draw insight and talk about a range of different learning opportunities and what we're really doing. And I just want to bring this to a full kind of loop for us to kind of come a full circle, which is what, and this is kind of what's happened in the last hour or so of us experiencing and playing the game together. We started by first activating your curiosity with a sci-fi story, out of this world sort of environment. We then gave you the space to make a plan to help you forecast what you're going to do. And then we gave you the room to experiment. So you played the game. You actually you got your strategy and you tried to experiment your strategy. And then you went into looking at the data sets, the information. What is that telling you of? And that's where, Saeed also made a connection where he hadn't made that connection earlier with the offer fulfillment number. And he saw that, but he didn't know what that meant, And that's why that realization stage is so important, because you've got to make the right sense of what the information is telling you. Otherwise, the human brain just wants to fill the gaps, and it's got an incentive to do that already. So it might actually fill it with wrong understanding, and that's dangerous. So and finally, we go into reflection where we draw the learning, draw the insights, and then debrief the experience. And in effect, what you're really doing is you're actually just simply creating a learning opportunity, and you're showing the learning opportunity. And the AFRA model, which, by the way, I've written about, has been published at Stanford now, and I'll be speaking about this at the Games for Change event conference next week in Pune, actually. So if you guys are around, please join us, and we'd love to see you there. But effectively, what's happening is we're creating through activation, forecasting, and experimentation, and we're showing learning opportunity through realization and reflection.